In this short movie, we're going to show you how to easily create a simple scene with iScape. You can easily navigate your scenes in iScape by either pressing the arrow keys on your keyboard, holding the right mouse button down, or dragging the navigation panel around. You can also click on the navigation arrows as well. Let's first start designing our terrain by opening the brush palette. In the brush palette, we can choose what kind of terrain we want to paint onto the canvas, as well as the size and transparency of the actual texture. We can modify the opacity of the texture by simply dragging the slider. We can change the size using the 3 brush sizes, and as soon as we're ready, we can start holding the left mouse button down over the canvas to apply the texture. As you can see, the tiling is seamless. iScape makes it incredibly easy to create awesome terrains. We're now going to open the setup palette and define the new size for our scene. To keep things simple, we're going to choose a relatively small size of 1000 by 600 pixels. As soon as we've finished designing the terrain of our scene, we should move on to adding props. Props are a good way to add depth to the scene by adding things such as buildings, trees, and other structural elements. Let's open the prop palette now. Double-clicking a prop in the prop palette allows us to browse through the directories of ImmunityCS and choose props that we want to add. Once we've found the prop we'd like to add to our scene, we simply double-click on the file to confirm our selection. We can easily add a prop to the scene by dragging and dropping from the prop list onto the canvas. Now that the prop is in the scene, we can scale it down using the scale tools in the toolbar. We can also move the prop by clicking and dragging around the scene. We can quickly duplicate props by moving props from the prop list into a new slot. We can now move the new prop in the same fashion. A great feature of iScape is auto layering, which we have enabled. As we move the prop around, you can see it layer appropriately as if it was in a 3D space. Now that we've finished designing the scene, we can move into collision mode, where we can define the collisions and the top layers of the scene. Collision mode offers a unique view to the scene. Using the left mouse button, we can define collision blocks. These collision blocks define areas of the scene where characters and other elements of your game are not allowed to move into. We can also use the right mouse button to delete these collision blocks if necessary. The inverted areas of each prop represent the top layer. The top layer shows you which part of your scene will be placed above characters. This allows you to place collision blocks in the right way to create the illusion of 3D space. Now that we've finished in collision mode, it will be a great time to save the scene. We're going to call it step by step. The final stage is to make this scene available to your Immunity project. You can do so by opening the Export tab and clicking the Immunity button. Thanks for watching.